Hello, everyone. Lumin here with an Agricola game with Idlewild, Field Watchman, and Polka Dot. EIK GWM France G4567. Ah, got it. Okay, so I don't know if the setting just needed to take its time or something, but it's there now. Oh, it's not a default. Interesting. No, I don't need to open the settings right now. This is no. Okay. Well, I appreciate the help. This pack has some stuff in it. Trailblazer, Sugar Daddy, Rentkeeper are all you could build around. I don't think Subsistence is very good with Rentkeeper. I think it has to be Rentkeeper, right? Yeah, Marushka not crying is worth a fair bit. This is true. Shearer and Borrower seem fun on the wheel. Sugar Daddy, less so. I don't know how I'm going to keep empty stone rooms. Um, well. No, geez, I'm so bad at this. I'm so bad at this. Okay. Fencing Master is pretty fun. Acquirer is so strong. And we have the channel mascot here. Acquirer Rentkeeper is pretty non-bow. Yeah, I think I'm just going to take Fencing Master. The rest of the Ox are pretty good, so Fencing Master is going to be worth it, I think. Dove Hunter could be fun. I don't need Gnome. Wealthy Hero is not possible, really. So this is Surveyor or Dove Hunter. I really like the idea of Dove Hunter with Fencing Master, but I probably need more food than that. It's really good for Acquirer. Stone Deliveryman fits a lot, I agree, but it's also like probably too late for Rentkeeper. Perfect time to tank the game by forcing Minimalist, that's right. Missed out on your patented Dove Hunter Acquirer combo? Yeah. I think I do take Dove Hunter here. Surveyor doesn't quite work because I want to be going on build rooms too much, I think. And with Fencing Master, I should be able to get that breeding pair up relatively soon. Okay, so Building Planner and Master... Well, Building Planner not so much. Politician. Yeah, without a hearth, getting two more fences on fence... Or one more fence. Master Builder. I mean, this card is going to give me room parts for the stone room, for like room number 6. As good as Politician is, play Ag Poly, everyone should know I'm a big fan of this card. Master Builder seems a lot more useful. So I like my hand so far. Definitely like my hand so far. With Shearer, I can be breeding 5 food a harvest on 2 sheep. Ameliorator? Yeah, to be honest, I didn't quite finish reading that one. And I don't play G7 enough these days to know it by heart. Poly and card player. Well, I think card player's limitation hits no matter what, because it affects like the action space immediately. Oh, and then I feel like that's abusive to try to get like extra conversion from card player when you use politician. In Spirit, I don't think that's right. I thought card player was just on action spaces, but I could be wrong. Yeah, that's a good question, Midi, and I think the answer is yes, which I didn't really think about when I took Fencing Master. So that's fun. That's Ameliorator, Obsolete Human, thanks. When you use a guild, you receive an extra food or bonus point. You turn another into 2 food or bonus point. So it's like an automatic paintbrush effect, but you don't pay a clay necessarily. Fencing Master is a second dock. I'll have to see where I am in the game. The round 3 room is really strong for Rent Keeper, so it's probably fine to play Fencing Master second. We'll see what actions I can get. Yeah, and I think you have a good point in that in a Rent Keeper game, that's the kind of thing I want. Trailblazer is very tempting. Borrower, pretty tempting. Fresh Fence Worker could be a really good mid-game play. Occult Farmer is not bad either. Honestly, this pack I could take anything except Jungle Farmer. Trailblazer's the strongest. Typically, Rent Keeper you want 3 fields, right? And this would solve all of the fields. All of these are good. Probably not Borrower. Which means I take the strongest card, Trailblazer. Or Fresh Fence Worker. Oracle. These are tough. I think I'm just going to take the good one. Shearer probably really likes Occult Farmer. But this card is harder to use than it looks. Luminous, Late B. Apple Picker's not bad either. Blocking Fencer could be okay. probably just pick Apple Picker. I think I would have gone Borrower if I didn't have Dove Hunter, honestly. Because Dove Hunter plus Sheep Sweep is an option. It can be a great late bloomer game. Yeah, okay. And then Stone Deliveryman Wield, because it's bad. Acquire Huntsman's Rifle, that's fun. Porcelain is pretty good. Dre. Dre could also be quite good here. I don't think I need family version. Just having extra resources is good. But, I mean, that applies to Dre. I think I gotta take Dre here. That'll entertain JP. B statue. Negotiation's interesting. Backdoor in the game is really good for late bloomer. Is late bloomer choose my own timing? It is. So this really lets me try to max Rent Keeper. Yeah, I don't want Eminem pissed at me. Magic Beans is really good for Acquirer. I mean, Borefield just seems really good. And I don't really have the veg. I could do Ice Cooler. Man, Porcelain would have been good. I'm getting distracted by these clowns. I think Borefield late is a good play. Like, round 14 Borefield is, what, 4 points? This could be a really fun game. Reasons to play all 7 Ox. Beans does seem useful here. Strong, I would argue with. Because with Dove Hunter, the cow is 6 food to me, if I can breed it. Oh, in general, it actually shows up as quite a weak card. Completely unnecessary donkey. Oh, yeah, it is not a wood. It is a cow. It is a cow. JP's now going on about Adam Sandler, Drew Barrymore movies. This is way out of my zone. Cherry Orchard could be okay. Dormer, I don't know. If I can find an early veg, this is getting kind of tempting. Viking ship. What fishing stuff have I seen? Trip to the lake. Yeah, it's not interesting. It's really too bad Rent Keeper Donkey doesn't go well together. Just a general comment on this game. I'm going to be holding off on playing Late Bloomer until I'm sure nobody's clowning. So here I can block Donkey. I could take Viking Ship, I could take Herb Garden, I could take Cherry Orchard, I could take Dormer. Cherry Orchard helps Trailblazer? It's easier to do with Trailblazer. Yeah, oh, Fish Farm, yeah. Fish Farm also a weak G card. I guess I take Dormer and continue. Well, no, I'll take Cherry Orchard. More likely one of these Vegfield cards wheels. Dry Pond, not terrible. No, Alpaca Farm is not for me. So Action is good for Trailblazer, but Alk Lab and Animal Purchase seems. Both of these seem quite good. Animal Purchase is just an immediate 5 food. Pay the food for this card, get a cow, dove it away. On the other hand, can you guys imagine Rent Keeper with Alk Lab? So many building resources. Animal Purchase might come around. Cowshed was really good to see in this game for whoever has Acquirer, but it is expensive. Porcelain here somehow came back. This is the second best card from that pack, in my opinion. Corn Scoop is fine. I have a veg source now with Cherry Orchard. Should probably just pick Corn Scoop. Negotiation seems like too many things to do. I think I'm doing alright with this hand. And then both veg field options came back. So I guess Dormer. Alright, typical Rent Keeper 6-room plan. But how I get there is the mystery. Open 3 wood. Or if I'm feeling really lucky, I could try to play Fencing Master, but maybe not. If I have 3 wood, 2 reed, and get an Ox second move round 2, that's probably the only situation where I would consider playing Fencing Master ahead of Rent Keeper. Wait, that still doesn't work. I'm getting suspicious here. I'm also seeing in the play-by-play that I'm starting 4th this game. So I guess Fencing Master or 3 wood is my first move. It's funny that Fencing Master is the backup plan. Yeah, exactly, Sid. The actions do have to be perfect. But going 4th, I am in the situation where I don't get to choose. Field Watchman opens with Magician. That makes me think Polka Dot got Acquirer? I don't immediately remember any Traveling Player stuff either, so this is just maybe a Magician by itself. I could play Rent Keeper, but that just asks to get blocked. Polka takes 3 wood. Animal holder for Idlewild. Uh, just what everyone expected, right? I can play Start Porcelain or Cherry Orchard to get Reedstone again. Just take one read second action. Then take Wood. Yeah, I could take one read second action. Be the first time doing it since, I don't know, 5 years ago maybe? We'll see what Idlewild does. Start with Swamp Ashes. This is the thing that gives you wood when you get Reed. I mean, definitely in this position, nothing else makes sense. And then take 3 wood next round. Because Idle's now doing that for sure. Also good with Childless? Probably. I don't know. With all the resources in the game in Revised, I feel bad doing it with Childless. I don't really care about the 2 clay. There's lots of weird stuff in terms of fencing. So yeah, 3 wood is fine. Yeah, that's very true, Sid. It's more or less guaranteed. The biggest problem is going to be playing Rent Keeper, I think. Yeah, Idle could room block, because he's going to be taking a read right in front of me. So I guess building the room is more critical than the Ock. Yep, and extra resources in the game is what I like. Start player Dry Pond. That's not Community Well. I got them mixed up in my head. Yeah, I mean, Rentkeeper Late Bloomer seems really good if nobody else clowns. It just has that dependency. Polka Dot going Sun Farmer. Wonder if he has Apple Picker also. The 4 clay just sitting around not wanted. I imagine Idle has to take it here. Somebody has Acquirer and isn't taking 4 clay. What is happening? Polka's gonna get 4 clay, 8th action here. Though it does look like I'll be able to play, or I won't be able to get room blocked with start player over here. Yeah, exactly, Sid. Sun Farmer, Apple Picker, no Corn Scoop. Yeah. No reason to commit to Late Bloomer. Yeah, not at all. Just wait and see what other people do. Field Watchman does some magic, and Polka doesn't want the 4 clay. It's a shame that Acquirer. Yeah, this is exactly what I'm gonna say, Sid. Why is this happening? I guess Field Watchman does get it, or Idle does get a read action because there was 6 clay on the board. All right. What is the plan? Probably build here. Well, what I'm also looking at, Gray, is that Idle has one food and needs to get rid of. Oh, I guess he only needs one food and needs to build. Yeah, okay. Farm layout doesn't care. Rent Keeper usually goes 2 columns on the left. No need to cheese it up with, I guess, but I wanted to. Polkadot is awking here, so that's good. It means that expensive awk is safe. Idle sitting at 2 awks. And I guess that was always going to happen unless Polkadot was super omniscient, played expensive awk to make Idle take cheap awk. Oh, start Viking ship for... That's early. Okay, well I got 4 wood next round. I'll take it. Yeah, the one read and build room, it's very clear. The Viking ship guest is next round? Yeah. Idlewild builds a room. Yeah, Insanity or Rentkeeper. Yeah, yeah, Executive War, that kind of stuff. Field Watchman does look like there's some clowning going on there. Kind of unfortunate. Polka also clowning. He's fencing right now. First build in round 3 is something I never do personally, so I guess it's not a huge signal. I take 3 wood here, right? Seriously, why did Acquirer not come out? Can I gamble on Field Watchman not taking 3 wood? My miners are worth playing. I am going second right now, though, so probably not. Yeah, the late round 13 acquire play for sure. Polkadot. Easy sheep plus grain here. Feels very guest roomy. kind of. I don't think... I think Magician was the first pick. Start player House Goat for Idlewild. So now getting 2 food per harvest. That's what the Viking ship guessed. Okay, so 5 clay. The Auk is pretty tempting also. Because I don't have to build here, but I am building next action, right? I can't use Late Bloomer this game because nobody else wants to build a room. 5 clay probably good here. It forces Polka into 4 clay probably. I really have to assume that that Field Watchman has Acquirer. Save the build for next round, that's also possible. Yeah. Field Watchman takes the 4 clay. Oh, Polka is waving the sheep wand around, which could mean handmade. Reno does flip already, so. Animal Farm. Oh boy. That's fun. I didn't see Straw Thatch Tut either, Sid. Whoops. It's definitely a good Animal Farm setup, yeah. The food is questionable, I have to say. Probably just Auk here. Where do I build again? Can't say for sure what Idle's doing. Might as well build again. I thought there were too many things going on to block anyone in particular in terms of the growth queue and actions. Idle is start player, but Polka gets a guest here. I mean, half to SP is a strong phrase. And I did want to start player anyway, just with Stone Baron Idlewild. Is that the most stone at the end of the game? Just having a stone house. Okay, that's totally fine for me. We get round 6 stone. It's late growth with all these guests. I just take... Wait, why do I have one less food than I should? I didn't spend a food last round, right? No, okay. 4 wood always? It is a pretty high wood game. Three reed over 4 wood. Not sure I follow. Cat lover, I don't remember. It's very possible it was the first pick, and then sheep farmer second, or even sheep farmer later. I don't really remember. One thing I could do is just trash fencing master. Not saying it's the best idea I've had, but it's an option. I mean, Polka has passed on reed piles a lot already, even going for early fences. I would expect it's fresh fence worker for Polka Dot, and sheep farmer is really fun to manipulate that. Hearth, Reedstone. Reedstone's not a great action when I have... This isn't actually a terrible space to plow if you know your farm layout. It's more limiting than it needs to be. Food, Gray. I'm stuck on food. It is better for everyone else. That's the big problem. But I build BMW. Not guaranteed. Because Idle can build the well. He has an extra turn. Steaming Master. Okay, this isn't the one that gives bonus points. Sheep Lord would be deadly here. I'm fine with Steaming Master. I renoed a BMW. Yeah. I see it now, Gray. Idle has 5 food. You mean Polka Dot has 5 food per round? Growth with Ice Cooler. Porcelain? Corn Scoop? Cherry Orchard. I'm probably not getting enough value from porcelain this game. Backdoor for Field Watchman. Nice. And itinerant laborers. Could be minimalist for Field Watchman. 6-point minimalist. I mean, at this point, you could even just build Stone Oven and get to a 4-point minimalist. That's pretty good. Well, now I can take the 4 read. I think I have enough good cards to play Obsolete Human. It's not a big deal to me. Double Grow with Backdoor is fun, but this is the case where I want to have an empty room at all times, right? My start player is now a 6 wood start player, potentially. We are all confused about Polka's read situation. But my unsharpness has led to this 4 read grab. Yes, exactly, Sid. Yeah, if Polka wasn't complete clowning, then Late Bloomer would have had a really nice place here. I might just build my 5th room in wood. Fencing Master. Yeah, Polka's going full on here. He's fencing. Yeah, it's really too bad we couldn't get Late Bloomer on the team this game. Still no Acquire. Yeah, Acquirer died somehow. Fencing Master seems dead, Sid? I'm not so sure. Whoa. Noble. Late Bloomer can be good, CS. Well, here's the thing, Rilo. Because I have 3 other Ox to play, Fencing Master is a 6 wood action. I could also try to race Idol for Stonehouse Ice Cooler. That's what I meant, Sid. I guess I didn't say it. Okay. What do I take here? Stone food? I assume stone food for now. Usually Rilo, but this time I'm not playing Fencing Master first. Polka not breeding cows. It could just be for Animal Farm. He doesn't see himself getting efficient enough stuff. Watchman taking 6 clay. Love it. My minor on growth is porcelain or corn scoop. I have no idea what Field Watchman's doing. I would expect Stone Oven Minimalist, but... and just thinks that 2 Reed can come up next round. I've never been a good enough guesser to want to guess on these things. Should probably play corn scoop. My feeding's getting... it doesn't really matter, I guess. I do have enough food if I can get Basket Maker's Workshop, and it looks like at worst case I can do that first action. I do expect Idle to 3 clay Reno. And then I guess Reno next round also. Why is the 3 stone sitting around? There's a lot of big actions sitting around. I can grow in front of Watchman. Wow, yeah, the 3 stone just hanging out. Polka getting it would be ridiculous. And Watchman takes 3 wood. Wait for it, everyone. It's sheep grain over 3 stone. Yeah, so that's what I stopped doing a long time ago. You and Gray really like predicting, and it most of the time works out in your favor. I predict a lot less. Idle actually needs a reed grab, huh? Should I take stone food? Two rooms is not a terrible option. With Master Builder in hand, though. Oh, Field Watchman grew. Yeah, I mean, Late Bloomer has been dead since Polka went for all-in Animal Farm. Man, I can't 4-stone BMW grow. Do I even grow this round? The problem with two rooms is that, uh, well, I guess I'm not getting Reno either way. How can I not take the 4 stone, right? I know Rentkeeper makes all the math weird, but I gotta take this out of the game. I don't see Field Watchman or Polka going on Major their next action. And I do have the Corn Scoop available. Not saying it's the good move or a right move, but I might just be graining into Stone Oven. Polka playing Canoom. Okay. Right. That was around. And then after Canoom, spend the sheep for a guest. Yeah, because my miss in stage 2 of not getting BMW then definitely has hurt. I've been playing with really bad tempo recently. I should change that. It doesn't set fencing back a ton. It's bad, but it's not a ton. Oh, quarry here. Field Watchman's so baking. Polka could major minor and screw me here. But then I just day labor. Or I guess travel, because day labor is more likely to be taken by quarry. Turns out I should have played Porcelain over Cherry Orchard. Watchman has Glassblower. This is definitely minimalist stuff. Polka gets Sobake. Steams a sheep grain this round, turns 6 into 2 boar, 2 cow, starts breeding those. So, given that I suggested that idea, the natural move, of course, is that Polk is taking 3 wood here. Such a strange game. Here you guys go, trying to predict the game again. It's just in your nature. You can't help yourselves. I take clay food here, right? So I can reno. Room, reno, grow. Nobody has a hearth, so that's fun. Then round 11, I'm playing Master Builder, I'm growing. Polka plays Jungle Farmer. It's a good reason to have extra wood. I also need to play Trailblazer, huh? Polka has family version. Oh, that says that Quarry was passed to Idle second. Idle first picked House Goat, and Polka first picked Animal Farm. Idle gets the 4 wood. I build a room here so Field Watchman can't. Yeah, this is one of the rare situations where Canoom seems good. 2 rooms still reasonable, then I can't renovate. Yeah, but then I'm so short on wood. I don't like where that game plan goes. So Field Watchman plowed. All right, with all due respect, I'm going to stop paying attention to chat and put my focus back on this game because I think it's been missing. Yeah, this stuff is just not matching the flow of my game. Really too bad. Idle fences. I probably play Trailblazer even if I only think I can get 2 fields out of it. So next round, probably plus reed food. Polka does take the boar, so Idlewild can't get it. Idle probably just nobles plow or takes a veg. Either one seems fine. So Trailblazer, Master Builder. Are these guys finished playing Ox yet? Polka is started into start player, because I guess that's what you do when you have this kind of farm. This is my last chance to sow a wood and get anything from it. Huh. Plow, grain, sow, ock. Not grow. Ignore Trailblazer also. There goes that plan. Cowshed is only 1 wood, 1 cow. Okay. Three clay is enough for hearth. Ock grow is probably still good. Okay. So this is stone, reed. No, I need more stone than that. That's fine. Yeah, thanks, Blackjack. Yeah, I got the St. Pete shield in the background. Yeah, that one. It's hard to figure out in reverse. Well, I hope I passed the puzzle, and there's not much else to say about it. Not getting Fencing Master down is sad. Now I'm responding to JP, so that's not good for my focus. What's the extra stone for? I don't know what you mean by extra stone. I still need 10 stone to renovate and build a room. Oh, this is in the wrong corner. Whoops. Oh, I can play Dre now. And Alk Lab. I guess I play Alk Lab over Dre. Field Watchman is building here, but I am gonna grow. You think Stonehouse Rentkeeper is better than the 5th Peep? Oh, well. Yeah, true. My Reno does look safe next round. Building a room, more questionable, but... Oops. You think it depends a lot on growth flipping? Polka doesn't mind Plowsow, though. Though obviously Grow is a lot better. Alright, so I need 1 more reed and 5 more stone. So I need 1 of the 3 stone actions. Can I not do this? Yeah, it looks like I screwed myself here. This is why I'm bad with Rentkeeper, because I can't do the math. Plowsow does come out. Did I remove the food from my farm? No. Well, the thing is, Rilo, I don't get stuff with food anymore. Yep. Can't do it. I'm a bad player. Also, I don't have a hearth, which is like, what am I even doing? Four wood, grain, so bake. I can gray? Oh yeah, I can. I guess that makes it the play. Well, here's the thing, CS. It's really hard to do. I think if I listened to chat less this game, I would have a hearth right now. The thing is, I didn't listen to chat 100%. I listened to like 90% of it and then missed a crucial 10%. Just because the way Gray and Sid talk, it's like you have to be 100% understanding what they're talking about before you can follow through on the plan. And I'm like 90-95%, and then now I'm losing. So Polka's basically forcing me to Reno here. Watchman plays lumber on grow. Alright. That 4 wood's just floating, huh? Obviously, round 7 grow with rank keeper, not great. And then backdoor only getting played once. Wait, I can still read stone build. Polka didn't add a guest? Okay, he did. If Watchman doesn't so bake here, then I get some liberties. If Polka blocks the Alclad. For this reason, 5 actions is nice. Oh, that is true, Sid. There is the one wood action. But that's not getting blocked. Yeah, and that's only, wait, a reed worse. Reed is something I care about. So yeah, this stone is extra. Turns out, Gray can do math. Who knew? Any stables? Could probably build one, but that's not very useful. Yeah, I don't know what I'm really taking here, but probably reed food and stone. I do have a discount pottery. Yeah, and then I dove it. Yeah. Grain Sobake. Field Watchman's pretty high on the Sobake, isn't he? I guess Plowsow could be better, because Glassblowers feeds most of it. Well, I think it's pretty lucky here. But then again, we've discussed how I've been unlucky so far, so I'll take it. Polka can sow to block. I wouldn't put it past him. Blocking me is one of the better things for him to do. Holy 15 viewers, yeah, I'm a little surprised also. I guess with William streaming for 12 hours yesterday or whatever, people are hungry for more. Five clay pottery is on the table. 6 wood is wheeling like nobody's business. I gotta take grain to Sobake. Polka probably takes 6 wood here. Or at least that's what I would do in his shoes. Vegan game. Are we really playing a vegan game here? I guess we are. Well... yeah. Goat milk, not vegan either. Also true. Can't risk Sobake getting blocked here, unfortunately. Clay pottery would be fantastic. Am I getting fence blocked next round? I guess I should think about that. There goes the clay. Idol's got bonus points, though. And Polka could have always stolen the pottery, but plays the joinery instead. Let's see, I'm barely fed this round. I can only dray on the stone. Oh, my math is really bad. Six wood fences, is that even possible? It blocks Polka out of some wood points. Then I don't have food to blaze unless I eat a grain raw. Oh no, Rentkeeper gives me blazing food. I'd be really on the edge. Should have built 2 stables. Well, it's blocking Polka. And if you want to argue that I shouldn't be blocking in my position, then that's fair. I could be well behind him anyway, but that is like an easy 3-point move for him. Polka's taking start, though. What is my plan for stone? I don't really have one. Probably just pottery. If I can get it. If I take reed food, then I don't need to take the reed action, and I can max my reed. It's good enough, I guess. Could have also taken a cow and played Dove Hunter. Polka playing Feed Pellets, which doesn't seem to do much. He can min-max his choice of animals very easily with Capacity and Animal Farm and Sheep Farmer. 7th room, that's also possible. Given I'll have the farm space, I have some extra stone sitting around, it's not going to be too hard to get the reed action. The big problem is food. I need to come up with 7 food still. But yeah, a room and 2 stables is definitely possible. And I probably so bake first action, right? Um, do I take read food? Probably F. One stone, one reed. Clay and stone. Clay to threaten pottery. I have to bake here, right? Otherwise I die. Well, no, I needed a stone action for this room. So, bake, stone, room, animals. Or 2.2 I should say. Two A and dove, yeah, that's pretty good too. It actually doesn't mean I have to bake here. That's probably better. Yep, bake is only 3 extra food. And dove is a pretty safe wheel action. Fascinating watch. Fascinating to watch me play Rentkeeper badly. Someone has Shearer. It's either Field Watchman or Polka Dot. It ain't Idlewild. But yeah, that does make it pretty imperative to get Dove out. Well, that makes it really bad, right, Sid? Like, Rentkeeper says if you can do the math perfectly, you can score 65. And if you misstep a couple times, you might score 30. Idle didn't because you can get enough stage 5 actions just sitting behind Polka, I think. Maybe Hungry also. So the animals are gone. And yeah, playing Dove Hunter right now is really important. The 2 stone, well, Idle could build a stable, but fences are better for him. If he takes wood, then he gets fences also. Instead taking clay, meaning he's eyeing the pottery, or the hearth, maybe just a hearth. Meaning I can play Dove here. I mean, Acquirer in a round 7 growth, that had a pretty strong chance at winning. Major second, Sheep third, that's pretty nice for Acquirer. There was 4 clay on the board through all of round 2. I don't know how you don't just pivot to Acquirer at that point. Whoever had it, it doesn't matter who has it. Like, maybe Polkadot can't do it, but I think Field Watchman has it and just didn't play it. I think so too, Gray. Has to be Field. Yeah, Acquirer would have come out. Yep, and here comes the Shearer, almost certainly. Not quite sure why Polka is steaming the boar instead of a cow. Right. Acquirer does really need the hearth. Unless you have one of those things. Yeah, I guess Idle's been eating all his crops, so. Sun Farmer's still necessary, yeah. I still think it's almost certainly Field Watchman. So here we take Stone. We're feeding with Grain Reed, Dove. Veg is gone, but the Reed will be a 2-point action. Yep, sure. Yeah, Polka looks like high 50s. And I'd probably make mid 50s for second place. Idle has a really nice game, though, with Subsistence Farmer. Well, Field Watchman could still... Stone Baron's 2, right? Animal Holder, yeah. If only I had Mansion and the resources to play Mansion, right? Yeah, maybe I'm low 50s if that. Yeah, 43 plus. Yeah, Idle has to beat me there. Too many bonus points. I guess I wasn't winning this game even with better tempo. I don't know. I wasted plenty of actions. I think I need to do a better job of ignoring chat because I'm unable to pick up 100% of what you're all talking about, which really hurts sometimes. And if I put my full focus into it, I think I have better chances to execute on a good game plan. What? Fifth pick acquirer? I understand this game differently than other people. Kale J. Oh my god. What on earth? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know. Imagine if it had made it back to me. I know, right? That would have been so great. Oh boy. Okay. Let's see. Nobody's online, so I can't raid or host anyone. And I have stuff to do. So I will see you all for the next game.